first company. We focused on natural language understanding, natural language processing, and machine learning. And that team that I put together was out of Bangalore, and a lot of engineers from Chennai. And we took Android, forked it to create a voice operating system, and we married that on a Snapdragon chip. We created a product called the Dial, and we launched that in 2014 with 3 mobile. So it was pretty early to be talking to a watch. So thank you, Qualcomm, for seeing our wild and crazy ideas over a decade ago. I like to look at it as artificial self-awareness, getting closer to where objects, beautiful objects like vehicles, have an understanding of self, what it is. And that's what we're aiming towards. And a lot of this kind of brainstorming and aha moments came from my sessions, workshops at Mercedes. So Mercedes is an investor, FYI. We deployed one of our first solutions called RAiDiO Drive into Mercedes. Mercedes calls that product MBUX Sound Drive, which takes all the sensors from the car and aims it at our DAW that allows drivers to reimagine, recreate, remix music simply by driving. So every single commute is a score to your life. Then we created FYI Radio, which is simulation of what you know as traditional radio, but in this case, it's interruptible, banterable, interactive. You can interrupt the station, ask questions about what's happening locally, globally, and engage with information as the world unfolds. So these are the 2 products that we launched with Mercedes. Cristiano, the CEO of Qualcomm, saw this technology that we had, and now we're proud to be fusing that onto the Qualcomm chip, so the Snapdragon chip. So I think this is a whole new way, not only for experiencing media, but for media companies to make interactive media. It's one thing to write a journal that people are going to read. It's another thing to create a station that people are going to engage with. So how you create media will change moving forward. You have direct communication with the people in your cabin. And so we're very careful on who has access to the broadcasters and publishers on FYI Radio. So we have other stations like Fortune, Up Rocks, Project Red, Time, BMG. So we have an awesome cast of media providers and publishers, and that will grow as we scale across other OEMs. But the ability to have interactive information realm, because I feel that the car is actually the most scalable experience that no one is really dreaming of yet. We know the phone, we know the tablet, but there's millions of cars, hundreds of millions of cars on the road at any given time. So for engineers, get the F out of here, bro. This is a whole new realm that people can create in. People are on the go, you know what you're doing when you're in the car. But for some reason, we're just at the beginning, which is great, especially now in this generative space, where AI is the new UI, where natural language is the way to get things done, because you're not going to be typing and swiping on a screen. So new companies are going to come, new industries will come, and if we're transforming, infotainment in the vehicle, I can only imagine, what other clusters of folks, as far as different disciplines coming together to innovate on Snapdragon and all the vehicles that are going to, hit our roads in the next years to come.